Detroit Urban Survival Training. 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 No. Detroit Urban Survival Training. Detroit Urban Survival Training. Detroit Urban Survival Training. Detroit Urban Survival Training. Detroit Urban Survival Training.
So a lot of you may have heard of this guy, Commander Brown, or the founder of Detroit Urban Survival Training. So he's been getting a lot of controversy on the internet recently with all these videos he's posting. Basically, if you haven't heard of him, what he does is he makes these videos about like what to do in a self-defense situation if you're like being attacked like in the city or on the streets or something. And I gotta say, a lot of them are interesting. So I thought, what better to do than take my own spin on it. You know, a lot of people have been making videos about this guy, so why don't I take my own spin on it? Now, quick disclaimer, I am in no way an expert on any of these things. I'm just calling it how I see it, so don't take like my advice over someone else's who's probably a lot more experienced and actually trained in this sort of thing. This actual guy, Commander Brown, is way more trained and experienced in actual stuff than I am. So don't take my word for it just because I said it. Now, some of these things are pretty obvious, but for the most part, this is just for fun, you know? It's just for haha giggles. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, so we've got the Dust website pulled up here, and I'm just going to do a quick read through on like what they're all about and what like their actual goals are and stuff, just to see what it all says. Detroit Urban Survival Training specializes in non-violent methods of managing threats by providing educational services for individuals, corporations, communities, civilians, military, and police, etc., etc., etc. Our tactics and strategies enable participants to deter violence through body language projection. Body language projection? What does that mean? De-escalation and positive inspirational communication. Wait. Our tactics and strategies enable participants to deter violence through positive inspirational communication. What, are you trying to like inspire the criminal? Like, hey, I know you're trying to rob me, but there are better things in life. Yeah, unless you're like Yoda or something, I don't think you'd be able to do that in the heat of an encounter. Preventive Threat Management is the name of the training system taught at the Detroit Urban Survival Training Centers. Practitioners learn how to properly read body language to distinguish real threats from false threats. Okay, that one actually is something that could be good, because you don't want to like pre-read into things and be like, oh, that guy's gonna attack me when he's just, you know, going to get the groceries. How good they actually do at that, I have no idea, because I haven't seen anything on it yet, but that is actually something that people should know to do, is to distinguish whether or not something could actually be a real threat or not. This enables practitioners to preemptively detect violent intentions of people prior to an aggressor's actions, and enables them with the ability to avoid taking inappropriate actions leading to false positives. This is just talking about more and more stuff that they do. Oh. Yeah, that guy's dead. Should have listened in class. Alright, contact us. Yeah, I don't think I will. Let's look at the history of this place. Founded in 1993 by Dale Brown. He blended Kyokushin Japanese karate, Hapkido Korean karate, Aikido Japanese martial art, Japanese jiu-jitsu, Japanese judo, JKD, and Chinese Chinya. What hasn't been blended into this? Dale Brown, founder and director of operations of Detroit Threat Management Center and Detroit Urban Survival Training, used his knowledge of martial arts, firearms, training from the military as an airborne paratrooper. Okay, so this guy is a military personnel. So he has at least some sort of know-how in situations like this. The system he created is an urban survival training program that emphasizes the importance of human psychology, self-defense, related law, both civil and criminal. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, okay. Just got a picture of a boat. Wait a minute. Is that Wait a minute. Is that their boat? They have a boat? Maybe I misjudged this place. This place sounds awesome. Hey, listen. Commander Brown. If you could take me out on that boat sometime, you know, I'd make it worth your while. You like water? I got smart water that I don't drink. That's about all I got. Alright, so we've got his Instagram pulled up here. Threat_manager. Alright, so at first glance, most of these thumbnails are just hilarious. I mean, half of them have him either like this, you know, or he's just like sitting there just like this, and he's got like a gun to his head or something, you know. Man, this guy, what a boss. What a boss. I mean, look at this one. It looks like he's doing one of those videos where he's like, check out my new whip I got, you know. This is what doing online tactical survival training videos gets you in life. A nice car. This one is his unboxing video with his gun and knife. That looks like 12-year-old me trying to get like a cool picture in the mirror with my like foam knife and Nerf gun. I'm just like, you know, oh, here's more of the this pose, you know. This one, he just looks like he's done with it. He's just like, just another day with a gun pointed at his head. All right, let's pull up one of these videos. Which one shall we start? Let's start with the unboxing one.
Guns and knives are both very dangerous. This is why we teach people how to manage threats that are armed with guns and knives, so that you can increase your survivability by having a greater understanding of how to defend yourself and your family. Remember that if someone pulls a knife on you or a gun on you, that you don't have to resist. If you believe that you can work something out, if you believe that you can trust them not to shoot you, not to stab you, then don't resist. But if you decide to resist, here's some intelligent things to remember. Most people that get shot or stabbed are going to live. So you must believe that you're going to live whether you're shot or stabbed. And in the event that you are shot or stabbed, remember that the only thing worse is to get shot or stabbed again. So hurry up, secure the knife, stop the gun from continuing to shoot so you can increase your survivability through these intelligent options.
Okay, so what I got from that video is, well, the first thing he said was, if you trust they're not gonna stab or shoot you, try to comply. How do you trust if they're going to not stab or shoot you if they're holding a gun or knife to your head? It's like, hey, I know I got this gun to your head, but if you give me the money, I probably won't shoot you. Okay, man, yeah, I know you've got this gun like right to my head and you're slowly squeezing down on the trigger, but I trust you that you're not actually going to shoot me, right? So will you accept cash or credit? I would never trust someone not to shoot me if they were holding a gun to my head, whether or not it was like compliancy issue or not. Like, if they're like, hey, if you give me the money, I'm not gonna shoot you, but I will if you don't. I don't trust that there's not the option that they're still gonna shoot me. You know, no matter what, if there's a gun being held to my head, I'm gonna think that something is gonna go wrong no matter what, probably. In a situation like that, I'll probably still comply and give them what they want, because I'm not trying to get myself shot. But at the same time, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, I trust you not to shoot me, you know? You should never trust someone holding a gun to your head. Alright, and the second thing he said was, you're probably going to get shot or stabbed, but the worst thing is to get shot or stabbed again. So try to get control of the gun or knife. Like, how does that work after you? I think it would be easier to get control of the gun or knife before you've been shot or stabbed, you know, because you're like not actually in mortal pain at that point. You're not bleeding out. All right, let's keep moving. Let's watch this one. This one looks hilarious. I love this thumbnail. That looks like, I'm sorry, but that looks like when like you and your older brother are just like, yeah, you know, just like when you were little and you were just like fighting at each other, you know, like doing the, it's like the cat fight thing, you know. Okay, let's. You just grab his head. Just.
This is how to disarm a gun. It's to the side of your skull, and this is an opportunity for you to protect yourself if you decided that you wanted to resist. Now, if you want to give up, you want to comply and take a chance that you might die or might not die at the hands of the criminal, that's your choice.
I'm so sorry, but that line just gets me every time. If you decide that you want to die and not resist, that's your choice. If you decide that you want to be a little baby and not be an action hero and resist, that's your call, okay? I mean, now, it's totally fine if you want to die and, let him shoot you. But I got these tactical survival trainings that you can buy and come to my classes for. And that'll keep you alive and be an action hero vigilante. I mean, that's kind of the energy I'm getting from these videos, to be honest.
If you decide to resist, here's some things to consider. 1, if you can see the gun here or feel it in your temple, that means you have less brain here, so you should take your head to the rear. By doing that, you increase your survivability. Web here, web in the back, redirect the weapon. If it's behind your ear, away from your temple, that means you have more brain here, so you shouldn't take your head back and decrease survivability. Take it forward, trap the weapon, fingers in the eyes. Now you increase your survivability.
Okay, so you said if you can feel the gun right here, that means you got less brain, okay? That means you were stupid to let him put the gun here. But if he's got the gun here, that means you got less brain because you're even more stupid to let him put it there. Where you want him to put it is in his pocket, okay? You don't want him to be holding the gun to you. If you let him get the gun to your head, you're stupid, okay? Alright, let's keep moving down. Wait, what is this thumbnail? Why is he just you? Okay, let's see what he's got to say here. Don't he just broke his
Detroit
finger.
Urban Survival Training. Right now we're sharing with you a simple way to take someone into control who is violent, who has committed a crime against you or your family, and you need to take them under control.
I'm pointing at you. Ah, crime! Wait. What is this? What is this? Okay.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
What was that? He just... this guy was probably told, like... What is this guy doing? Why? Okay, hang on. We just need to watch the whole video.
Detroit Urban Survival Training. What we're going to share with you today is what to do if someone bites you. This is a common occurrence in real life situations in the street. People actually bite you.
Pause for a second. That was an awesome, Jeep in the background. I drive that around.
When you are in conflict. When a person bites down, you want to punch them, it'll actually make them bite down harder. If you pull out, it'll actually rip the flesh more. You want to push the nose up or the eye up, whichever you want to do, while you're pressing the actual piece of your body that's in their mouth, pressing down, overloading the muscles of the jaw here on the side. When you press down, you're going to overload their muscles, and it's going to make it so that they have to let your arm roll out or your hand, either way. That's how you can get your hand free when someone bites you.
I feel kind of bad for this guy. He was probably told for this shoot, he's like, hey, you're gonna get to eat something, he's probably like, oh, I'm just gonna get to eat food. And no, it's my arm. Bite down on my arm here, but make sure the tinfoil's around it, to protect my arm. That's part of the tactical armor that you're equipped with after you graduate. You get a little piece of tinfoil on your arm, so if anybody tries to bite down, it's protected,
Detroit Urban Survival Training here. This is my daughter, Indira.
Hi.
Not Blanket Jackson. We heard you out there. This is not Blanket Jackson. What they do learn are things that is relevant. What to do if there's gunfire at the park, how to take cover behind the engine block of a car. But they learn how to have fun. If someone's injured, how to use direct pressure and elevation.
We're gonna teach them all these things, like how to avoid gunshots, how to analyze threats, how to have fun. That's something kids don't know how to do. They don't know how to have fun these days. They're out there playing Fortnite and maybe still building Legos. Is that still around? That was around when I was a kid. No, what we're gonna teach them how to do is to analyze threats and stop people with the guns. Go up and just punch the gun out of their hands, because that's fun for kids.
And though we don't teach or advocate punching or striking because that can get children in trouble.
Oh, that's my bad. They don't advocate going up and punching the gun out of the person's hands, because that could get you in trouble. If you're disarming an individual, make sure that you have their permission to disarm them before you do it, alright? Alright, let's watch one more. Let's watch, oh, his child's back.
All right, Detroit Urban Survival Training. What we got today is showing you.
I'm sorry, can I see that again? What was that? All right, let's see that again. Stop. just and then falls. Wait. Stop.
All right, Detroit Urban Survival Training. What we got today is showing you how a child could defend themselves against a larger child without injuring the other child as well. Very important in today's society. So, first thing is to take the impact of the kick. The young child blocks.
Take impact of kick. That ain't stopping the impact of a larger child, especially someone that size. That ain't stopping them. If you're there like this, if they're going in for the kick, and you're just gonna get punted like a football. Okay, you're going flying after that one.
Forearm against the shin.
Forearm against the shin. Okay, yeah, that would cause pain. But I don't think that's enough pain to make them fall backwards. Okay, what they're gonna do is they're gonna come in with their other foot and just kick you in the side, right in your ribs, and probably break like half of them.
And causes enough pain to make the larger child fall down.
I don't think that's gonna cause enough pain to make the larger child fall down. Okay, I'm again no expert. But that just doesn't seem like enough pain to make a larger child fall down, to have a little kid just like rubbing their elbow against your shin. Okay, hang on. Where's the shin? I mean, it's a little painful, but that's not enough to make me fall down. I mean, at most, they'll just be like, ow, man, you're bad at this. I kind of feel bad kicking you now. Okay. That doesn't feel like that would knock me down. Let's say Bob is going in to kick Billy. Billy's okay. First of all, why would the person be on the ground in the first place like this? I feel like by then you're already too much in pain. If you're on the ground at that point in a fight, you're probably already too much in pain to keep fighting, because you're probably going to start the fight standing up. You know, you're up. You get kicked really bad, you fall down, somehow you manage to get yourself into that position and up while in extreme pain already from being kicked down. But you're down, and then the person's coming in for another kick straight to the face. You go like this, or Billy goes like this, and he gets kicked, and then, well, okay, if the kid's way bigger, what's probably going to happen is he's going to get kicked, and it's going to come back and hit him in his own face like this, you know, just... Now, if he's not that much bigger, yeah, he'd probably be able to block it, but then he's going to go in to do the good old elbow rub, and the other kid's going to be like, dude, stop, and then just go around and kick him in the shins, or maybe just with the other foot, stomp him in the face or something. This one just seems like a death sentence for a kid who's dealing with a bully. Again, no expert, this is just from me analyzing it myself, but... I mean, I think you just gotta take in pure physicality here. There are plenty of other ways to deal with a bully. First and foremost, we analyze how the fight started. If it was preventable, prevent it, and, you know, talk to a superior, like a teacher, you know, or a principal. Don't go into the fight like thinking, oh, I can win this because I took Commander Brown's self-defense class. These classes do not make you invincible. They don't make you a vigilante. They don't make you at all capable of taking down like a person fully. See, I think that's probably the main problem with these things, is not necessarily all the tactics, but like the like psychological, like what it does to you mentally. Not like it ruins you, but what it does is after doing like these sort of things, especially if you're a kid, it's gonna make you feel invincible. You know, you're gonna feel like a superhero and you can take down anybody you want, and then thus you might go out actually looking for trouble. I mean, I know I was this way when I was little. I thought, like, after I watched like some fight movie, I thought in my mind, man, if only I was in a fight, I could take him down because I watched this movie or I did this thing and I know what to do now. Yeah, but you're still a kid. Even if you for some reason analyzed or took some sort of class like this, you're still a kid, and it's still gonna be very difficult for you to take someone down. I mean, even like a lot of like young karate kids, like kids who've taken like karate and stuff, if we're talking like pure physicality, I don't think in a lot of situations the kid would be able to win, especially if they're holding a gun, you know? So I feel like that's probably the like most dangerous thing about this whole organization is like what it could do to like a kid's mind, making them think that they're invincible and that they would go out like looking for trouble, and then they could get themselves in like serious situations. Now again, I don't know if they like actually like in the class just talk to them about, hey, this doesn't make you invincible, still should, you know, follow basic safety, don't try to be a hero, you know. You should never try to be a hero in a situation if you're like a little kid and you know you can't win. If there's like a legitimate situation where someone's like got like being like attacked to death and you actually know what you're going to do, yeah, try to stop the situation, but don't try to be a hero in an impossible situation. I think that's the lesson we can take away from this, is don't try to be a hero where there's no way you'll win, you know? Don't go looking for trouble. Just, you know, keep going. Remember your basic safety stuff, like analyze the threats. That was a good one. If you're being followed, go to the police. Comply with public safety and public law. They are the professionals. They're the real professionals. They know what they're doing. They should be the ones to keep you safe. Also, always, if you have a phone, keep it on you. 911, it saves lives. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I don't know, maybe down the road we'll do another one of these where we analyze Commander Brown and see his journey over his self-defense tactic era. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.